Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard, Cisneros at your service. Today's thought of the day is going to be focusing on what's the best spiritual growth workshop for you. If the video is helpful, please be so kind as to like, comment, or share it. Let me give you the quick answer for that, in case you don't want to watch the rest of the video. Every day you're co-creating a perfect individualized sacred workshop with God for your own healing, growth, and development. And so the best spiritual workshop you will ever take is the one that you create every single day with God. That's the quick answer. Now, if you want to watch the next 4 minutes, that'll be great. Thank you. Okay. Let's imagine a big circle. Okay. Let's imagine us here in this place of perfect love. And we hear a call for help and healing from this planet. And it could be people asking for, dealing with anger issues or judgment issues, or people dealing with anxiety issues or worry issues. And so we go to ourselves, you know what? I think I can help in that space. Let me go down and help out. So we do. So we come down into this planet, and we now decide, you know what? It's best for me to experience what they are experiencing, so that when I get through it, I can better teach them how to get through it themselves. So let me experience this anger and judgment. Let me experience this stress and worry and anxiousness. And so over and over, for a period of time, you experience stress, worry, and anxiousness. And then little by little, you start to realize, you know what? When I trust God, this stress, worry, and anxiousness is reduced in my life. Maybe that's a better answer than stress, worry, and anxiety, is to trust God. Or when I'm dealing specifically with judgment and anger issues, and I deal with them over and over again, and then I start to get tired of them, I go, you know what? Maybe forgiveness is a better way to deal with this judgment and anger that I have. And so after a while dealing with judgment and anger, you go, let me try forgiveness. And you start trying forgiveness, and it brings you back to a state of peace. So when you do judgment and anger, now you instead use forgiveness, and you come back to peace. When you're worried, stressed, and anxious, and you've gone through that process, now you trust God more, and you come back into a state of peace. And so this life experience brings you to a place in your life where you now have more and more peace, because you're aligning with God's source. You're aligning with love. You're aligning with all that love is, like forgiveness, like trust, like peace, like joy, compassion, understanding. And so now you're in a place of peace in your life. And then you come to a place where you start to say, you know what, let me help my brothers and sisters out. And it might be a conscious thing or an unconscious thing, because maybe you help out by just being your peaceful self. And then others seeing that peaceful self and asking you, well, how did you get to this peaceful place? Because I remember you from when you were angry and judgmental. Or how did you get to a peaceful place from being worried, anxious, and stressed? And then you're able, because of your life experience, to teach those individuals, or better yet, to remind them how to come to a place of peace. And they will listen to you because they realize that you have been through what they are going through. And so because of the life experience, they will listen to you more. They will be more open to what you have to say. And then after a while of teaching, you return home. And so you see, every step on your journey, every part of this circle was different workshops that you use to help to come to a place of peace within yourself, and then to teach this place of peace to others. To come to a more loving and compassionate place, and then teach this loving and compassionate way to others. And so all those times you dealt with judgment and anger, all those workshops you took on judgment and anger, got you finally to a place of peace. And so if all those workshops got you here to a place of peace, were they not useful to you? Were they not helpful to get you to this place? And if they were helpful, isn't gratitude the proper response to all these workshops, all this time you spend in judgment and anger? Equally so, all these times you spend in worry and stress and anxiety got you to a place where you started to question what kind of way was this way of living, always being anxious, stressed, and worried. So you came to a place of, maybe trusting in God more. And you saw how trusting in God brought you to a place of peace. But it was only because all these workshops of spending time in, call this workshop worry, anxiousness, and stress out workshop. And all these times you took this workshop, it finally brought you to a place of peace. And so all these workshops that the ego once had you judge your past for, and had you judge all those people involved in making you stressed out, worrying, and anxious, and making you angry and judgmental, were they not actually helpful? So all those situations, all these workshops, all these people involved in these workshops helped you, were part of a process that helped you to come to a place of peace, and then helped you to teach peace, and then happily return home with a job well done. And so the answer again is, the best spiritual workshop you will ever take in your growth and development is the one you co-create every single day with God. And so every single day, let's say you're dealing with judgment today, you have decided to bring judgment into your experience, to go through this judgment and anger, to realize, you know what, judgment and anger are not really for me. There's got to be another way. And then that's when you start offering forgiveness, and you start seeing that forgiveness brings you the state of peace. And so every single day is a workshop that you have co-created with God's source. And so every single day is perfect for you in your growth and development and healing. And so the greatest workshop you will ever take in your life is every single day. Because you have co-created every single day with God to help you grow, to help you develop, to help you align with your true essence, with the love that you are, and then teach this love to all others. Teach this peace to all others. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you'd be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help with the listing process, and it can help somebody find this information who can use it someday. If you'd like to leave me a comment or a question, I would be delighted to try and offer a response. And if you can please subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you in that community. Again, thank you for your time. I love you very much, and God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.